are wasting your potential and you have so much more to offer in this world, but you're just getting in your own way, this video is for you. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Abby Torres and I'm back with another video. It's been a hot minute, but we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? All that matters is I am here, alive and well, for all you beautiful people out there who is currently watching. So in this video today, I feel like this video is very necessary, and it's hitting me here, okay, because of where I'm at currently in my life, you know what I mean? So clearly the title is Stop Being Your Own Worst Enemy, and I am one who can relate 100% to being my own worst enemy, and the reason as to why I've wasted the last, what, 6 years going in circles, doing who knows what, wasting money, not being smart, making dumb decisions, but I'm also in my early 20s. Well, I am now in my mid 20s. I just turned 25, so I'm now in my mid 20s. So I speak for late teens, early 20s. It was just a bunch of BS. But you know what though? I'm giving myself this much grace. Maybe I should give myself a little more grace, because I am in my early 20s, and literally, what do they say? Your early 20s are to explore and have fun and live life and make mistakes and all that. And it's like, yeah, make mistakes, yeah, let's f my life up. No, I don't think that's what they meant. Okay, yeah, it's okay to make mistakes, but if you're constantly making the same mistakes and not learning from lessons and just constantly repeating the same patterns and you're not getting anywhere, that's on you. At that point, it's not even mistakes. You're just lazy, you're just comfortable, and girl, she gotta go. She gotta go. I'm speaking to myself. The version of myself that I was last week, she's gone. I have some gems to drop for y'all today, and these are things that I've been doing lately that really have been working, and I am so proud of myself. Let me just gotta do one of those real quick, because I'm very proud of myself and how far I've come in a matter of what, a month. Let's just get right into it. Let's get into it, because of course I could talk for days. This is why I want to do YouTube, because I could really talk. One thing about it, see, look, I'm changing gears. They trying to say that YouTube is dead and that TikTok and YouTube shorts and reels are like, you know, because it's short form content and because everybody's attention span is like a baby or a squirrel, that they trying to say YouTube is like, no baby. One thing about me, I'm gonna be on YouTube and watch them 40-minute long videos, because I love me some YouTube, and my YouTubers, my girls, like, I feel like we like this. We go together real bad, me and my YouTube girlies, okay? So yeah, YouTube ain't going nowhere. YouTube ain't going nowhere, okay? Anyway, that rant is over now. Boom, let's get into it. One thing that I have done differently that I haven't done in the past few years is get a planner. I wouldn't say I'm the most organized OCD kind of person, but I can be organized. But have I been? Absolutely not. Last time I had a planner, I was in middle school. I had one in high school. I didn't use that shit. Last time I actually used a planner was elementary, middle school, and that was like 10 plus years ago. So this is definitely new for me, getting a planner, right? So I was in Ross. I was getting a doggy blankets for my dog, and I came across, I went to the aisle of, like, you know, notebooks and stuff just because it looked really cute. I came across this big ass planner and I was like, I need this planner. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a fan of the cover. I'm not a fan of the cover, but it's cool because it's the inside is what really matters. I'm gonna show y'all right now. This is what it looks like. It says wild plants. I like that it said wild plants. I just don't like how it's like cheetahs and parakeets and stuff. Like, I wish the pattern was a little different, but it's cool, it's cool. When I tell you I've really been using this shit, I've been using this shit, and I'm like, wow, who is she? Who is she using a fucking planner? Like, girl. It has the regular calendar in there. It breaks down the calendar by weeks. Y'all see I've been using it. Y'all see I've been using it. Can't show y'all for too long because I don't want you in my business that much. So it's one thing to go out and buy them, but it's another thing to actually use it and be consistent with it, and that's what really makes the difference. So what led me to even, you know, wanting to get a planner, I've always had a journal. I've actually had the same journal since 2020, and I love it. I got it from Target. I'm gonna show y'all right now. If y'all haven't seen it before, this is what it says. It's pink and it says, I was born to do this. I'm sure I showed this on my channel at some point, but I have all my sticky notes in here. That's another thing to get, is definitely these like small little sticky notes. Yeah, these are sticky notes, right? Like the small ones. I definitely need to re-up on the big ones, but I recommend the small ones because it's really good to like put on the sides right here. And I have some on in my planner as well. What led me to this was the end of last year, 2023. I was like going through a quarter life crisis. Your girl just turned 25, already going through a damn crisis. The end of the year, I was reflecting on the past year and like in my life and how unhappy I am. Like I'm struggling. I'm in a really kind of shitty position in a little bit of all areas of my life. Financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. Like I'm in just a shit position right now. And I'm asking myself, what can I do to get myself out of this? Like I don't want to, of course, I know it's a change of environment, but that's just something I'm not able to do at the moment, is change the city that I live in and the state that I live in. I can't change that right now. So that is long term. So what can I do now that can really shift my mindset and change how I'm feeling and, you know, just bring some life? I don't want to just exist, bro. I want to live. I'm existing right now. I don't feel like I'm living, you know? It's kind of sad to say, but that's my reality. And that's another reason why I've been pushing off social media for so long, to post on social media, because how am I going to sit up here and preach about mental health when I'm struggling with my mental health pretty bad? But I realized that I should just share my journey along with you so you can see, you know, how far I've come. And honestly, I think it's pretty cool to see myself, you know. It's like a virtual diary. That's what we're gonna call it, virtual diary. So I ended up reaching out to one of my old friends from like middle school. I've known him since I was like, what, 12 years old. He was like my guy best friend in middle school. Like, it's my homie for real. And I've noticed he was doing really good in his life, you know, just through social media. And you know, people always gonna post the highlights of their life on social media, but like, I know this man, like he definitely is doing real deep work with himself. So I reached out to him because you know, there's nothing wrong with reaching out and asking for help and asking the right people for help. Because of course you have your loved ones around you who can give you advice, who can, you know, be a listening ear. But sometimes you're just gonna have to think outside the box, you know what I mean? And you know, as somebody who you see is doing better than you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You wanna be equals eventually, you know what I mean? So I'm not scared to ask anybody who's doing better than me for anything, okay? Because I want to be at the top too. There's enough for all of us at the table, you know what I mean? So girl, and like I said, we go way back. So I reached out to him, and honestly, I'm so grateful. If you're watching this, like, you know who you are. Like, I fuck with you. Thank you so much, for real, because that conversation. So yeah, I just reached out on Instagram. I was like, hey bro, like da-da-da. I like sent him a brief text about like where I'm at right now, you know, what I could use some help with. So instantly responded. I was like, yeah, hey Abby, like I got you. Like, can we hop on a call real quick? I was like, hell yeah, we could hop on a call. FaceTimed him for like literally like 2.5 hours. It was like as if time didn't pass by, you know. Like, it's one of those friendships where you've been friends for over 10 years and time could pass by, y'all don't speak, but when y'all see or speak to each other, it's like no love lost, you know. He really helped me out a lot with all the advice, all the things that he's doing, the structure, the schedules, the routines. That's something I lack, is structure and routines. And I noticed that that's something I did very well at when I was in school, back in grade school, because I played sports. I obviously went to school, so I had a schedule. Well, I always had practice, I had games, or I had work. So I was always busy doing something because I always had somewhere to be and something to do. But now in my adult life, it's like everything's all on you, girl. Shit's hard, okay? And I lack discipline, 100%. One thing you gotta do in order to really move up and level up in your life is be honest with yourself. I am not lazy right now, but I've been lazy for the last few years. Be honest with yourself. I've been a lazy sack of potatoes. I've been making excuses. I'm comfortable. I don't want to work. I don't want to go to a 9 to 5. Let's put it that way. I don't want to go into work and clock in for, you know, the man on top. Okay? No, I don't want that. You got to be honest with yourself. You can't feel sorry for yourself. It's your fault that you are in the position that you're in. Accept it. Leave her or him where they're at. Bye. Leave them where they're at and move on. So anyway, I got a little off topic. The point is, he has a lot of routines and he's very structured. That's what I need in my life, bro. I need routines. I need some structure. I need stability. I need that in order to really thrive. So I'm like, okay, what can I do to get there? I got a fucking planner. And it's daily, and this shit is not gonna be easy. No ma'am, it's not gonna be easy. Choose your hard, right? It's hard being miserable, it's hard being broke, it's hard struggling, it's hard doing this, it's hard doing that, right? You know what else is hard? Putting in the work, going to the gym, making sure you're eating all your meals. Being lazy might feel good in that moment because you're not doing anything in that moment but binge watching the newest Netflix show or scrolling for hours on TikTok. It feels good in the moment, right? But then long term, you really F yourself up, okay? In the long term, you got to be able to do the hard stuff now that no one wants to do to live good later. Girl, get it through your skull. And I'm talking to myself, I need to get it through my thick ass skull, okay? Nothing's gonna be handed to you. It's gonna be handed to me. We gotta get up, choose your hard. It's hard waking up early. Believe me, I know. It's hard waking up early. It's hard to make sure you're reading, taking your supplements. All of that is hard. Choose your hard. I think, I don't know, someone said that. David Goggins or Eric Thomas. It's real shit, okay? So every single day, I have a schedule. I wrote the schedule in my planner and in my journal. I was kind of stuck between writing these things in my planner or my journal, and I realized that these type, like my schedule, my daily things, my ideas, should go in my planner. And my journal is for my goals and my thoughts and my feelings, emotions, like all that stuff. That's in my journal. That's how I pretty much broke everything down. But yeah, I have my daily schedule written in my planner. So every day I've been following this schedule so far. And it's been like 2 weeks. Okay? What do they say about habits? So they say it takes 21 days to make a habit and 90 days to make it a lifestyle, okay? So that's the goal, to make it my lifestyle, to make it second nature, to pick up my planner, open it, read my schedule, see what I'm doing, check things off my list. Like, it's gonna be my lifestyle, just like the gym was my lifestyle. And that's one thing I'm also trying to work on getting back to, is making the gym my lifestyle again, because that really did make me happy. That's a conversation for another day. Set priority appointments for yourself. This is where my therapist, she put me onto this, bro. Set priority appointments for yourself, because I know damn well, ladies, y'all be on time to them lash appointment, y'all be on time to them wax appointments. Me, one thing about it, I'm not missing a wax. Men, y'all gonna be on time for them haircut appointments, right? Set a priority appointment with yourself. It's an appointment just for you, literally 1 hour to the day. Make a schedule and fit in an hour of mental health time, an hour of schoolwork, an hour of business work. If you're trying to open up a business, like, give yourself that hour to work up the business plan. Or if you have to edit anything, edit your videos, film your content, do whatever you got to do in that hour or 2 hours. Like, just carve a piece or two out of your day for your brain, for your body, for your mind. That brain and mind is the same thing, whatever, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, okay? Set aside the time for you. Priority appointments for you, whether it's hygiene, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to do a freaking hair mask and a skincare mask, like, while you have an audiobook playing in the background, just no screens, turn the TV off, turn the phone off, put it away, and it's just zen out for an hour, you know what I mean? Do it all based on your goals. I gave myself 2 hours of mental health / work time, work outside of work, reading. I've always talked about this on my channel, like, I fucking love reading, like, but whoa, let me back up. I love reading books that are interesting to me. I don't just, like, in school I hated reading. But you know what else? This is how I know I'm growing up. This is how you know I'm growing up, bro. Because look what I'm about to show y'all. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I've been thinking about going back to school, you know, for psychology, mental health. Obviously, this is what I'm passionate about, okay? So I want to dig deeper and get, you know, knowledgeable for real about this shit. So I could pop up on here and really talk my shit and back it up. You know what I mean? Psychology for Dummies. I took my ass to Barnes & Nobles and I picked up a psychology book, okay? So I've been reading this book and taking notes as if I have a class or something to study for. And this is a part of my mental health hour. That's why I gave myself 2 hours. I literally would read this book, highlight things, take notes, like, reflect on what it is that I read so I can understand fully. Your girl's really going ham. And it really feels good. It feels good to not be lazy anymore, to not lay on the couch all fucking day and scroll on TikTok and, you know, watch other people live the lives that you want to live, that you know you are meant to live, that you know you are deserving of living and having. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't get me wrong. I'll still be on my phone. But it's healthier. It's getting healthier. I'm working on it, okay? I like to read books about, you know, food and the things we're putting in our body, how to, you know, properly fuel your body, what foods are bad versus what foods are good, etc., etc. It feels good. It feels good to just finally stop making excuses and being sorry for yourself. It feels good to stop being sorry for yourself. I've been my own worst enemy for a while now, and it's time to hang that jersey up. It's time to hang it up. Yeah, definitely find what really interests you, and if you don't know what that is yet, girl, take your ass to Barnes & Nobles. There's a bunch of shit. Just walk around Barnes & Nobles and walk around and see anything that gets your attention or, you know, makes you raise an eyebrow, and just pick up that book and read it. Stay in Barnes & Nobles for 2 hours. Who cares? Read that shit. And there you go, and go from there. You know, there's a whole bunch of resources out there. Let's take advantage of them. This is a big one too, because obviously not every day is gonna be a good day, right? But I wrote, do something, whether big or small, every single day to get closer to your goals. Literally, big or small, something every single day. Obviously, I'm trying to pursue content creation. I'm trying to post at least on one of my platforms every single day, and I have been doing so. Whether it's, I should post on each of them once a day, but girl, just hold on. I'm getting there, okay? Baby steps. So yeah, I'm doing something every single day to get myself closer to my goals, with the social media, with the reading. Even if I have a bad day and I feel like I wasted my day, I will journal, I will write in my planner, I would, you know, read a book, I would stretch, do some yoga. These are based off my personal goals, of course, because I want to become more flexible. Let's not be too hard on ourselves, but we do want to be hard on ourselves, okay? Because we can't give ourselves, oh, I had a bad day today, so I have the right to not do nothing today. No, not anymore. Girl, get it together. Get it together. If you're like me and you feel like you wasted a lot of time, that's just going out the window. That feeling sorry for yourself shit. Oh, I had a bad day, I deserve this. No. You had a bad day, I'm sorry, that sucks. Girl, shit has to get done. So, cry. Give yourself them little 10 minutes to cry, and let's keep it pushing, okay? Just to wrap this video up real quick. I was in my bag yesterday. When I was thinking about filming this video, I was in my bag. I was like, the fact that you know you could have been where you wanted to be years ago should piss you off and feel the fire under your ass to stay on top of your shit. Drops mic. Like, I don't even know if I said that shit right. The fact that you know you could have been where you wanted to be. Oh yeah, I definitely said that right. Fuck you mean, I didn't stutter. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's been my real issue. Like, let's get into it real quick before we go. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. In this journal I have from 2020, if you read this shit, which or not, I've pretty much said the same things for the last 4 years. Because like I said, I started writing this in 2020. It's been 4 years. And I read like the entire thing the other day, and I was like, wow, like you've really been in this mindset for a while, as far as goals and dreams and, you know, aspirations and all the things that you want in life and how you want to achieve them. But you just, I don't know what was going on, bro. I don't know if it was just where I was in my life or what I was doing, or I just wasn't, you know, the frontal lobe wasn't as developed as it is now. Because you know what they say at 25, that frontal lobe is developed fully for women. So maybe you feel me, my shit is kicking in. That's why I'm really on top of my shit now. Because girl, I've always wanted to, all this shit that I'm doing and saying right now, I've always wanted to do it. I just was always in my own way. I was always my worst enemy. It was nobody else but me. Hopefully you can take something away from this video and try some things for yourself and really put in the work that you need to put in to change your life, because life is hard. I say this in all my videos. Life is hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard. I hope this video wasn't all over the place, because I really did have a lot to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I dropped some gems for you all. I hope you can take some things away. Let me know what you think. Like, let me know if you're struggling. Girl, shoot me a DM on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, ABBEY_Torres. If you can relate to anything I said or feel the same way, or, you know, in a similar situation as me, like, hey, shoot me a DM so we can talk. I'll listen to you. You listen to me. Like, we could help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you with your girl, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.